Hello, dear ones, this is Maria from the Awakening Path, and today I want to give you a very important piece of information that many people doesn't know that exists. Do you know that the California is one of the 6 states of US that does not accept religious or personal beliefs exemptions for school for your kids? The others are Connecticut, Maine, Mississippi, New York, and West Virginia. So I find out that there is a way. All started because my son, he was, first I want to tell you that I'm not here to convince you to give or not to give that to your kids. That's for you to decide, because I believe that God make us parent the first guardian of our kids. So we should have complete authority over our kids' health. We should be the ones to decide, because we are the ones that better know them, that are with them, observing them 24/7. So it all started because my son, he was diagnosed with autism, and also the first 2.5 years of his life, he was sick all the time. He would have a fever 3 weeks in a month, or 3 weeks, for 3 weeks, and he will be better in one week of the month. He was constantly with mucus in his throat, in his nose, and many times he would vomit, and the doctors would just say, "Oh, that's a virus." There was nothing really wrong with him, until there was a break. After the second year, the next one is 2 years later. And then I started to instead of give him medicine, the pharmaceutical medicine for his supposedly cold, I started to give him home medicine. And I was eating organic, healthy things, and then he got better. After 1 year, he had a fever one time. And then I noticed his health improved, and then I figured it out. He is very sensitive to any type of chemicals that comes to his body. His body rejects right away and do their best to spill it out. So when it was time for him to start school, they decided you have to keep his records up to date, or you have to homeschool. You cannot accept him. But my son, he has, he is on the autism spectrum. And the only thing that lacked to him is social skill. He doesn't have any other type of problem. So I was in between, have to choose in between bad and worse. And that just didn't make sense to me. Because we are living in America. It's supposed to be the land of the free. How come to my kid I have to choose in between bad and worse? So I just thought, must have another way. I just can't accept that. Must have another way. So I started to looking for that other way. I start with his doctor. I got nothing from there, because medical exemption in California after the care me that they created is almost impossible to get. So there wasn't an option. I called the school district, I explained everything, and then said, "Oh, I don't have the answer, but I need an answer. I want an alternative." And then they kept sending me to one place, to another, to one place, to another. And finally, after exhaustion, because they will never give up, I was willing to talk to the president if that would help. So they finally disclosed an information for me. And the information is, if your son or daughter has an IEP, the school is not allowed to refuse service. And that information is written in the law, but is whoever knows and not willing to share. Trust me, I really had a hard time to figure it out. But I'm sharing this information with you, and it's on the law. You just need to go to shots for school. You go all the way to the bottom of the page, and then you're gonna see exemption frequent asked questions. You click on there, and then the item that I just talked to you about is the last one, the number 21. I'm gonna read it to you, the part that that tells that students who have an individualized education program, IP, should continue to receive all necessary services identified in their IP, regardless of their status. I will put on the description of this video the link for this document and explain how to get there. But again, I'm not here to convince you to do or not do. But if you are starting to question if that's really good for my kids, how that was tested, what's the ingredients on that stuff, why they have mercury, is that mercury really necessary? Do your own research. Just do your own research. There is a lot of information out there that you can research. But I'll give you one website. They make lots of analysis based on the CDC documents. They are required to explain and give the results of all the tests for all those things. So, but they analyze that and then they explain to you. This website called childrenshealthdefense.gov. I'll put in the description of this video also. If you want to learn even more about what's the agenda behind all of that, go to goodlion.tv. But if you are in completely peace of mind, and if you think that there is nothing wrong with those, that's okay. That's okay. Your kid, you have the decision of your kid. And as I told you, I'm not here to convince you to do or not. I'm just convinced that for my son, doesn't work out because make him sick. And I know that because I observed that for 2.5 years, and that's really making him sick. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that information will help. And the people that are really looking for that information, that will benefit from this information, I believe they will be guided for this video, to this video. Thank you very much and good luck. Much love, peace, and light to you.